So the other day when it was really hot in there, I had put the thermometer on top of the heating pad instead of on top of the little piece of wood that I usually put it on. I had turned off one of the larger grow lights just so things wouldn't cook, and I forgot to turn it back on. So this morning when I came out here, the thermometer said like 60, 65, which is a little cooler than we want. So I have turned that light back on, and I'll come back in a few hours and see what the temperature is now. Good morning. Quick morning update. Sorry about the state of my mane. Was up last night with an infant. So yesterday things got way too hot, up to 100 degrees, and my husband propped the lid of this little garden bed where my starters are up to get some airflow in there. So I'm out. It's the next day now. It's early. It's maybe 40 degrees out here, and we're back down to about 70 degrees, which is good. I'm trying to keep this around 70 or 80 degrees as consistently as possible. But my cucumbers are looking a little sad, a little wilted over. I don't know if that's just because they're vining plants, or if it's just because they need a little bit of water and got a little too hot. I'm assuming they aren't too hot because they are a hot weather crop. So once I can put my babe down, I will come back out here and I will give everything a nice spritz and possibly close the cucumbers back up. Maybe they need more humidity. And I will also be doing a little bit of reading about cucumber starting. And if these cucumber starts don't survive, that's fine, because I have more seeds and it was more of an experiment of starting them anyways, which is sometimes the greatest way to learn. So I'll be back later with a temperature update. So this is just one long update about temperatures, it seems. I went out to the seeds to check them, and the high today is about in the 60s, and the thermometer is back at 100 degrees. At this point, the heating mat is turned off, and I also turned off the big light again, and I will come back in a few hours and see what temperature the thermometer is at. And we have taken away a whole bunch of heat sources and we have added airflow. So hopefully that will drop the temperature down to 70 or 80. And then at some point soon, I'll have to figure out a way to keep things more consistent. Maybe just a new routine of heat on at night, heat off during the day, or maybe some kind of camera so that I can monitor that thermometer a little closer. We'll see. Okay, I came back out. It's not been that long, but we've already dropped back down to 80 degrees. I put the domes back on all of the cells, and the cucumbers are no longer wilted and sad, so I'm going to leave the domes on and make sure that we don't get back up to 100 because that was clearly too hot. And I will continue to monitor everything. I'm going to water everything now and leave the domes on all of it since we've opened up a breeze. So hopefully the smaller grow lights that are on will continue supplying the correct amount of heat. I'll keep the domes on and we'll just monitor how everything looks.